And checking out some numbers for Terry Rozier.
And he's gone dry over the past 10 games, guys. His scoring is way down, and he can't seem to fight his way out of the slump. He better get it going tonight, or they'll start losing patience with him.
A look at the starting group for the Magic. Outside the wings are Suggs and Wagner. Banchero and Carter make up the inside pair. And it's Fultz in at the 1 spot. We always see Terry Rozier going all out, don't we, Greg, to make an impact offensively.
Kevin, I just love the way his offensive repertoire has evolved over the years. This guy came in as just a hard-nosed, tough defender, but boy, offensively, his skill set and development on that end is off the charts.
And that one falls for Carter.
And, you know, after a difficult start to his career, Wendell Carter Jr. has come into his own.
You know, some of that, I think, was due to health, Greg, but fit is so important. Fit and alignment. I think he got an increased role after leaving Chicago and proved to be an impactful player on both ends with that additional playing time.
It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Here's Miami now. Hero passes to Rozier. Hero sets the pick for Rozier. Butler against Banchero. Shot's good by Butler.
And, you know, the defense can do nothing about that. Butler with the strength, the vertical, also highly skilled. That's just hard to handle.
That'll be a 5-second call. Orlando grabs the miss.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
Here's Carter. Once again off the mark, Orlando.
You know, he just has not been himself this period. Just too inconsistent up and down at the offensive end.
With strong athleticism, Adebayo can finish just about any lob with his large catch radius.
And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Banchero kicks to Fultz. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Hero brings the double team. 3 on the clock. And it's Suggs missing.
No excuses, none. I mean, with the defense non-existent, he has to connect from there.
And it's blocked.
That's the reek that makes Banchero such a hard defender to go up against. Hard to get over him.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. He'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
And it's Carter missing.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
And the basket by Rozier.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now, here's Fultz. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now, he averages about 9 points a game.
Boy, moving the ball with purpose there. Fultz has tremendous offensive potential, and we're seeing him put it all together now.
For Orlando, they won their last contest, that game against the Detroit Pistons.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
And it was funny, the road arena didn't bother them at all. They locked in, focused, and executed, and got it done.
And that replay showed just how forceful that block was.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Here's Highsmith. Hasn't made one yet. Carter pulls it in. Carter's got 5 rebounds tonight. Wagner passes to Banchero. And there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That is his first foul of the game.
Team foul.
Here's Banchero. 20 points for him last game against the Pistons in Detroit.
And he was relentless in that one. He wanted to be the first to every rebound and almost was.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, you got to get in there and get tough.
Now here's Butler. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against the Clippers. Well, here we are, Clark, in the dog days of this season. Such a grind. The schedule is right smack dab in the middle of it. However, it seems like players are fresher than they used to be.
Well, I think they've really, teams in general and individual players as well, have done a nice job perfecting the art and essence of rest. Not pushing guys too much early in the year, maybe cutting back some practice time as well, and it pays dividends at this portion of the season.
Now, here's Banchero, and there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Taking a look here at some numbers for Bam Adebayo. The last 10 or so games, he has been remarkable. 10th in rebounding, and he provides that deterrent around the rim, ranking among the top 15 league-wide in blocks per game.
And he's a top 10 rebounder this year for good reason. He's unbelievably driven, and he competes with you for the entire game. Now here is Carter. Jimmy Butler unable to get his last shot to go. Takes the three. And it's Banchero missing. Miami leading by 8. From 11 feet away. And it's Butler missing. And here's Banchero. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic. And it's Suggs missing. Miami's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Hero from long range.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
To the inside. And it's Suggs missing. He'd have gone an even 50% from the field. They are 7 of 14 for the game. Highsmith's shot is off. The Magic trail by 8. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Mark, in recent years, Orlando's been one of the league's bigger teams.
Well, you can see clearly, Kevin, that the front office prioritizes length. You don't ever have to really worry about them playing small ball.
The Heat making a switch here. Richardson's checked in.
I like a lot of things about Suggs. His toughness and physicality, though, kind of stand out, especially at both ends of the floor. And I think he just continues to grow as a player.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game. Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. Take a look at the Magic. They're down at the 7th position right now. Decent start to the season, but they're looking to make a move. And, of course, there's the Heat, a game behind.
And right now for Miami, they're one of those teams that hasn't quite figured it out this year. A lot of talent, a lot of heart, but nothing to put them up on that next level.
You know, it's really hard to figure out exactly what's been missing, but there is something missing that perhaps could be the system they're playing in.
Here's Butler following the bucket by Orlando. Richardson, no luck.
And, you know, the defense to me looked like they were okay to let him prove he could make that shot.
It's stolen by Adebayo. And they double up Butler. Richardson gets a wide open look. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got 3 assists tonight.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Banchero, that's good. Banchero's got 8 points.
Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
Butler kicks to Richardson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. GA, the 3-point shooting for Miami has been the story. Sometimes they run cold like a lot of teams. Man, when they're hot, they are fun to watch.
A couple years back, Kevin, they led the league in percentage from long distance. Last season, one of the worst in that category until the playoffs, where they rediscovered that shooting touch.
Harden's checked in for Miami. Tyler Hero comes in for Jimmy Butler, and the Magic making a change here as well. Wagner's checked in.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
Richardson the pass to Adebayo. The shot is good, and so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Giving up too many open shots. I mean, that's what's happening here. They look to me to be a bit sluggish.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
Shot's good by Hero.
excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
And finished off by Banchero.
Banchero's got such a smooth game for a guy so big and powerful. Moves extremely well and has deceptive speed, too.
Martin. Orlando grabs the miss. Their last encounter was in Orlando.
Yeah, I mean, we saw them do a little bit of everything in that game. Showed a lot of versatility.
And, you know, everything seemed to just kind of flow naturally for them. Felt like they were in a groove from the opening tip.
Outside Hero. Richardson for three. No good on that one. And so it's the Miami Heat enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving... And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Heat.
They're controlling the pace of this game, pushing the ball up court and getting good looks in early offense.
And, you know, another thing that's been working for them tonight, scoring off turnovers, points off miscues. They've been converting any mistakes at the other end.
On the court for Orlando, we'll see both the Wagners out there, Franz at three and Mo on the block. Backcourt pair for him, Fultz and Suggs. And it's Banchero in at the 4 spot.
Banchero's a bucket now. He can flat out just score the ball. Nice move there.
Martin for three, and it's Suggs with the rebound. The Magic trail by 11. Here's Wagner, and it's Miami with the rebound. They've led by as many as 14 points. Richardson finds Love. His three-pointer's off the mark. And Wagner's got the ball here for Orlando. They host the Spurs after this one. That'll be the first of 4 played at home for them.
Great to see a young guy play that kind of cerebral game. Wagner sees a shooter and gets him set up nicely.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Wendell Carter Jr. didn't break through in his first stop with the Bulls, but he's become a cornerstone player with the Magic. What he says is, I've definitely tapped into a different side of myself. Defensively, being able to guard 1 through 5. Just continuing to go up from there and helping my team. Kevin?
Good stuff, D.A. Thank you. Martin wide open. He fires, and the 3 ball is good. Martin's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. It's a floater, and it's Banchero missing.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
He takes it in, and Suggs throws it down.
Tell you what, off the drive, Suggs vertical, really something to behold. Good luck trying to stop this guy when he comes at you like that. You know, even though they have the lead, you can tell he's frustrated with himself that he's not doing more.
Wagner kicks to Wagner. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. And now it's only a 5-point Miami lead.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Yeah, it looks like they've gained a little bit of confidence as the lid has come off the hoop.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Shots good by Hero. Hero's got 7.
And savvy play by Hero, using the pull-up jumper to catch the defense off guard.
Banchero against Martin. And finished off by Banchero.
Yeah, nice, strong finish on the inside.
But, Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality.
An absolutely tremendous athlete, able to go up and finish over the biggest of defenders.
Here's Hakeem. Rebound by the Magic. Suggs with the ball. 9-point game his last outing, and he hits it to tie the game up. Suggs has got 4 points in the quarter.
I think he's at his very best when he gets downhill. Suggs using that athleticism to get to the rack and his strength to finish through contact. I love that combination.
And the Heat call time here.
Attention fans, now on the court is your Hunt Squad. Get loud and let them hear it.
Some changes here for the Heat. Adebayo is checked in for Love. Butler comes in for Martin. And it's Rozier in for Richardson. And a change for the Magic. Carter, he's checked in for Banchero.
No hesitation from Adebayo there. Had to love seeing him taking this shot with confidence.
Fultz with the ball. Now defended by Adebayo. Carter kicks to Fultz. Orlando moving the ball around. Inside. From outside the arc. That one falls coming off Carter's feet. Fultz has got the game tied up here for Orlando. Fast break points aside, they've had a tough time offensively.
Yeah, trust is what they're missing, guys. You've got to keep moving the ball and shoot with confidence. Ultimately, things will happen well when you play together.
With Rozier, coaches and teammates speak Clark to how dependable he is. Night in and night out.
Well, Kevin, he's rock solid. A very consistent performer. You can basically book 20 points, 4 boards, 4 assists nightly in every game with him. And there's a lot to be said for that kind of consistency.
And players and coaches want a consistent whistle, Clark. Isn't that harder, though, when minor contact can be called a foul?
Yeah, it is, Kevin, but I do think the officials do a great job. At the NBA level, there's more latitude for physical contact. These are the best players in the world. They're also the most athletic and the strongest players in the world. So giving them room, and I think the officials do a great job of officiating the game the way it should be. And I understand the cry about consistency, but remember now, the officials, much like the players, coaches, and broadcasters, they too are human.
Well, nice vision that time from the point guard. Rozier's responsibility is to know when his teammate is open and get the ball there.
The Magic trail by 6. Out of bounds, Miami takes possession. And we've got a quick moment now to take a look at the long-term rebounding numbers over several seasons for Kevin Love.
It's a concerning trend for him. Whether he's lost some strength or just isn't putting in as much effort on the glass as he used to, he's not rebounding nearly as effectively anymore. And that's something that needs to change.
Robinson's checked in for Miami. Banchero's checked in for Orlando. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the Orlando Magic. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And there's the call. Miami with the foul. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And with the free throw percentage hovering around 70, he knows he has to bring that up.
Guys, he's slightly fallen off his pace from a year ago at the line, and those points from the stripe have been a little harder to come by.
The Magic making a switch here. Wagner's checked in for Carter. Gary Harris comes in for Franz Wagner. Anthony's checked in for Jalen Suggs. And Black's subbed in for Markelle Fultz. And that one's good, Wagner.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Well, it was a slow start, but they've gone from simmer to medium heat, and they're bordering on hot to close this gap.
The Magic trail by 6. Banchero, a screen on Rozier. Back the pass to Banchero.
A promising sign of things to come with Banchero. Clearly somebody you've got to be excited about.
Robinson dishes to Love. There's the triple. And it's Wagner with the rebound. Wagner's got 6 rebounds now in the game. In the corner, it's Harris. Here's the pass to Banchero. Basket is good, the assist from Harris. And now just a 2-point Heat lead. Frank, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
So they're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball.
Robinson misses. Orlando's gone 3 of 7 tonight from 3-point territory. Pass to Black. Wagner, a screen on Robinson. Black the pass to Wagner.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Orlando's gotten it going from downtown in the second quarter. They're 3 of 3 on 3-pointers. Kicks it out to Banchero. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
You can't leave Banchero open from 3 either because he makes shots from everywhere.
To the middle. Here's Hockey. Up and in on the layup.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Here's Black driving the lane.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
Harris against Butler. Passes it to Rozier. In the corner, it's Robinson. That 3 off the mark. Paolo Banchero getting it done for Orlando. What a quarter that saw them generate a great comeback effort and are now out in front with momentum behind them. And a chance now. Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
They're staring at a rough road ahead, the kind that can break you down. But this is what separates good from great.
And turning back now to talk about the Orlando Magic. What a close game this has been.
Offensively, they've been impressive, working together.
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You know, Paolo Banchero, guys, has been exceptional.
Yeah, pretty much all throughout that first half, and he was taking care of his business on the low blocks and getting more than his fair share of dunks.
Guys, he's been in beast mode down low, asserting his will. The defense has been helpless, unable to slow him down.
The wingmen, it's Hero and Butler. Then there's Terry Rozier. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Highsmith in at the 4. It's the group on the floor for Miami. Gets it to go. That one good from Adebayo.
Man, terrific to see Adebayo putting up big numbers. He's continuing to grow as a scorer.
Carter outside. Wagner outside. Off target from outside. The Heat trail by 3. So when we're talking about team identity, Greg, what would you say is the Miami Heat's identity?
Tough-nosed, aggressive, and hard-working. That's what attracted guys like Jimmy Butler here in the first place. And that's the style of ball they want to continue playing.
And it's Wagner missing. And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for the Heat. Here's Highsmith. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws. It's going to be on Wendell Carter. For Miami, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Really, guys, it's just come together for them at the charity stripe this season. I mean, the confidence is there, and so too are the results.
And it's tied up with that one. That one is no good. Mo Wagner's checked in for the Magic. And that drops, so they now lead by 1.
Yeah, one more make would have been nice, but they do walk away with the lead.
Suggs passes to Wagner. And finished off by Wagner.
Boy, good vision that time from Suggs on this play, finding the most ready shooter and fed him nicely.
Fultz brings the double team. It's stolen by Fultz. Here's the break. Wagner kicks to Wagner. Triple from the wing. Now it's a 4-point Magic lead.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing. That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Back to Fultz. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
Man, I like the quick catch and release from Fultz. A confident shooter who's ready to fire as soon as he catches it.
Pass to Highsmith. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Highsmith's got 7 now in this quarter. Magic leading by 4. Now Fultz. 9 points in the game so far. Carter. Great D that time from Adebayo. Outside Butler. Down low. And Adebayo throws it down hard.
Oh, that's not fair. Adebayo using his athleticism to give this crowd something to remember.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. Fultz the pass to Carter, and then Carter with the jam.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
Highsmith's shot is good.
Butler, a team-first guy willing to dish that rock all the time.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Heat culture seems to be a cliche, but it's not. Jimmy Butler says we never lost confidence in this group, in ourselves. We know what we're capable of. We just have to go out and prove it. We're not worried about anybody else, just the guys in our locker room, and coaching staff, ownership, management. Back to you guys.
Boy, David, aren't they locked in? There's something else. Thank you. Carter kicks to Suggs. Back to Carter. And he uses the glass on the layup. And now a 5-point Orlando lead.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Butler passes to Highsmith. And the foul on Wendell Carter. That's foul number 2 for him.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. The defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
2 open that time. Made it look too easy. Highsmith got 13 points in just this quarter. Fultz with the ball. Out defended by Adebayo. Fultz, no good. Miami's gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. Butler finds Hero for the tie. Here's Adebayo. It's good. This game is all even. Adebayo's got 19 points. And so it's Fultz who brings up the ball for the Orlando Magic. Here's Suggs. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Here's what Orlando's going with right now. Jonathan Isaac, he's checked in for Wendell Carter. Gary Harris comes in for Wagner. And Black's subbed in for Fultz. Outside, Hero. Beyond the arc. And the Heat, another 3.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
And they're not making up for it with their own shots from deep either, so that's a double-edged sword there.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
And he converts the layup. Adebayo's got it all tied up now for Miami.
And this is the level of intensity Adebayo brings. He's terrific at channeling that energy on the offensive glass.
Suggs with the ball. Out defended by Adebayo. And it's Wagner missing. Miami's got 12 of their points from long range in the third quarter, going 4 of 5 shooting. Right side, Hero. 6 to shoot. A miss that time would have put him up. Orlando's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Wagner kicks to Black, and again it's the Magic from deep.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Hero passes to Butler. Here's Hawkins. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Magic leading by 3. The pass to Black. 1:29 left to play in the third. Here he goes. Wagner Goes back up.
And they are in the top 10 in three-point shooting. Just enough touch from beyond to keep you honest.
And their free throw shooting isn't talked about much, but just think, Greg, of how many points some teams let slip away at the free throw line. That's good from Wagner. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Both free throws good from Wagner. 1:22 left in the third quarter. Richardson the pass to Love. Here's Jaquez. That ball's an assist by Love. Jaquez has got 5 points so far.
Nice read from the big guy. Love. His teammates appreciate that selfless attitude.
Here's Anthony with the drive, and he draws body contact. Looked like a blocking foul, and he was in the shooting motion, so he'll head to the free throw line. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Magic.
They've been playing some really physical offense, just attacking the paint as much as possible. And I tell you what, they have been very successful with that strategy.
And, you know, the more they penetrated, the more they realized the defense wasn't able to stop them. So they just kept doing it.
Carter, he's checked in for Mo Wagner.
That time Richardson defaulted to the mid-range shot. We know he can shoot them from deep, but mixing in that mid-range, it'll keep the defense off balance.
Here's Black, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
Orlando's gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all. And Anthony gets it to go.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
12 seconds left in the third. Richardson outside. Up it goes, and the Magic lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Martin.
Yeah, Josh Richardson is just not a scorer and defender, folks. He can pass it, too.
That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. Magic lead by 1. Head coach Eric Spoelstra mic'd up along.
It's got to be a sense of urgency right now.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. So on the floor for Orlando, Banchero and Carter make up the inside pair. Outside the wings are Suggs and Wagner. And it's Fultz in at point guard. The shot by Adebayo, no good.
Well, he had 1 three-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
Wagner against Robinson, and that one drops. And the Magic lead by 3.
Textbook play inside. Wagner doing everything right in that case.
Rozier for 3.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
Tell you what, those are crazy numbers, guys. I mean, believe me, I was a good rebounder in my day. It is not easy to corral that many boards in one night.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
And Rozier comes to help. No one near Banchero as he lets it go. That's in there. Carter with the assist. Carter's got 3 assists in the game. To halt the run, and it's Orlando with the rebound. Carter's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Kicks it out to Banchero. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Now a timeout called by Miami. Well, you have to like what we're seeing so far from Paolo Banchero.
He can't miss from deep. The defense has to regroup here, and I think they've got to change things up because he's locked in from behind the arc.
And Miami making a change here. Love's checked in. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Eric Spoelstra coaching the team during the break. He told them, you can do a lot of great things out there and still lose if you don't take care of the boards. I want to see more effort, gang rebounding, everyone involved. That was his only focus. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
And it's Suggs missing.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And Wagner's got the ball here for Orlando. And Rozier comes to help. And that one's good, Wagner.
His shooting has been outstanding here. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Adebayo with the elbow. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist. Adebayo's got 23.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
Now running it up the court, Martin pushing it up, and the basket by Rozier.
Not the biggest guy, but Rozier will fight through you to the finish.
And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. To the paint, and finished off by Banchero.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Exactly what the doctor ordered. Those three-point bombs will erase the deficit quickly if they can keep it up.
Pass to Carter. 6 on the shot clock. Sinks the three-pointer. Wagner's got 10 points in just the second half.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
And Love gets it to go.
Check out Love striking from the corner, diversifying his selections to stay ahead of the D.
Wagner outside. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
And you like to see since the half now, he's finally starting to come around.
Passes it to Roberts from downtown, and the Heat, another three.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Wagner trying to get open his Carter. Wagner kicks to Fultz. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Back to Wagner. And a miss there on the triple. The Heat trail by 12. Pass to Robinson. Lets it go from 11. That one wide left.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Banchero against Martin. Wagner from long range. Looks good, is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Boy, it sure is a lot of fun watching Love bury these outside shots. I mean, when he's hitting from deep, it opens up things for everybody.
Magic leading by 12. Here's Banchero. And the shot goes in. Banchero's got 39.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
And it's Rozier missing. The Magic shooting 61% from the field, showing some marvelous touch out there. There's the feed to Carter. He kicks to Suggs. That's in there. Carter with the assist. Carter's got 6 assists here tonight.
Getting more comfortable with his jumper. Jalen Suggs, no hesitation there.
Now a timeout called by Miami. And now let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Paolo Banchero.
And you know what? This has been his game from the start. I mean, he found ways to impact at both ends. And he's been relentless at attacking the opposition all night long, keeping constant pressure on the opponent.
And at last, he gets a little redemption. You know, it's been several games since he's been at his best. He's really been having a tough time. Shot's good by Butler.
A well-put-together Butler proving that he's just a little too strong there, not allowing the physical defense to stifle him at all.
Here's Black, and again, it's Orlando with the 3.
Three-pointer.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
From Jimmy Butler.
Orlando leading by 16. Here's Isaac. Yep, that one goes in there. Isaac's got his first bucket of the night.
And, you know, Isaac is no stranger to contact. Doesn't mind it, embraces it, and as a result, the defense can't bother or distract him.
Martin with the bucket.
Boy, they certainly had their way with the opponent at both ends. A really solid night here for the Magic.
Two great rebounding teams.
And these guys worked just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And now on the year, this will take them to 28 wins.
And they're going to bring this season series to an end with a very nice victory here today. These teams spent a lot of time on the floor together this year.
A total of 4 games to be exact. They'll each wind up taking 2 of them.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Paolo Banchero.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
Oh, and the jam by Butler.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
Another miss by Orlando. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Rozier for 3. Martin dishes to Butler. There's Hero with the 3. And it's Orlando with the rebound. They led by as many as 18 points. Wagner. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. Hero passes to Rozier. Back to Hero. From deep. Basket good.
Even double team, he had the vision to see the open man.
So the Magic win it. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, is the Thank you for that, David. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific...